These Easter Bunny macarons ended up being a bit of a failure, but I'm still going to show you how I made them, and let's talk about what I would have done differently. I followed the recipe and the steps in the Swiss method macaron video that I have pinned to the top of my page. Once the dry ingredients were fully incorporated into the meringue, I set aside some of the batter, keeping it white, and I finished the macaronage process. I colored the rest of the batter pink and did the same process here, and I put a small amount of this pink batter into a very small piping bag, and I put the rest of it into a regular size piping bag. I piped out the round macarons just like I normally would, and this is where I'm not quite sure if I should have let these rest longer or less time before piping the details. On this first tray, I waited about 10 minutes before I started piping the details, so the round macarons did have a chance to dry some, and I think where I went wrong is I did not let them rest long enough after I piped the details. My second tray, I had much better luck, and on that one, I really didn't wait to start piping the details. I piped out all of the round ones, and then I immediately started piping the details on, and that tray turned out a lot better, but this is what they looked like before they went into the oven. Super duper cute. And then as they were baking, the one right in front looks okay, but you can see the rest of them on this first tray just completely exploded. I'm a bit puzzled because the ones that exploded actually did rest longer than the ones that didn't. So I think it was the amount of time that I waited before piping the details. I think piping the details a little bit more quickly and then letting that entire cookie rest overall for the right length of time is key. If you have any advice, let me know in the comments. One good thing about this batch is that they were very nice and full on the inside, so I'll take that as a win.